Hey everyone, Shubham here. I hope you remember me. I know it's been a while since my last video. I was feeling a bit under the weather for the past few days, so I had to take a short break. Health always comes first, right? But now since I'm back now, so feeling much better and ready to continue our daily talk series. So I really missed making these videos, and I'm really excited to continue further and share today's topic with you. So let me just see what today's topic is, and we will continue. So I've decided that today's topic would be uh, that why our brain loves gossip. So I will start right away. So hi everyone, I'm Shubham, and today we are diving into a topic that almost everyone participates in, but very few openly talks about it or openly admit it. That is gossip. So yes, that little habit of talking about other people's lives, their choices, their mistakes, their wins. Why does it feel so irresistible? Why even when we know we shouldn't, our ears perk up the moment someone says, "Did you hear about that?" Well, as it turns out, our brains are actually wired to love gossip. And today I'm going to explain why. So now, before you think gossip is just pointless small talk, here is something interesting. Here's something interesting. Studies show that around 60 to 70% of our daily conversations are about social topics, and about half of that is just gossip. Even more shocking, this isn't a modern problem. Our ancestors, thousands of years ago, were also busy gossiping, though it probably wasn't about celebrity breakups or office politics. It was a survival skill. So let's go back in time for a second and imagine our early human ancestors living in small tribes. There was no internet, no TV, no newspapers. The only way to know, uh, the only way to know who to trust, who was dangerous, or who could be a good hunting partner was to talk about people. Gossip was essentially the prehistoric version of TripAdvisor. But instead of reviewing hotels, we reviewed humans. If someone in your tribe stole food, lied, or acted aggressively, you had to spread that information for safety. So similarly, if someone was generous or brave, you would share that too to strengthen social bonds. Evolutionary psychologists believe this constant social monitoring was crucial to for survival. In short, gossip was the first social network without the Wi-Fi. Now fast forward to today. Why does gossip still feel so exciting? The answer lies in our brain chemistry. When we hear something about one other person, especially if it's surprising or emotional, our brain releases dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitter. It's the same chemical we get from eating chocolate or scrolling social media. So that is one of the reasons why we love gossip. Not only that, when we gossip with someone, we can feel the release of oxytocin, another chemical, the bonding hormone. This makes us feel closer to the person we are talking to. That is why a small gossip session in the office pantry can make you feel like you have suddenly become best friends with your coworker, at least for that moment. So gossip also works like social currency. When you share information that others don't know, it gives you a sense of power and importance. You become the person with inside information. This can elevate your status in a group, even if it is only temporarily. Of course, this is a double-edged sword. If the gossip is false or harmful, it can damage trust and relationships with your other co-workers or friends or acquaintances, you know. But from the brain's perspective, this urge to share something exclusive feels rewarding because it boosts your perceived value in the social hierarchy. Interestingly, gossip isn't always negative. Psychologists have found that venting about someone's behavior can actually help us process emotions. For example, if a friend betrays your trust, talking about it with another friend can help you release frustration, get validation, and decide what to do next. It's a way of socially regulating our emotions. There is also something called as pro-social gossip. This is when we share information to protect others or inform or enforce moral norms. Think about it. If someone in your friend group is dishonest, warning others isn't just gossip; it's a form of community protection. So yes, gossip can actually be good for society as long as it's truthful and with good intentions. But here is the flip side. Gossip can be addictive too. Because it triggers oxytocin and dopamine, it can lead to oversharing, spreading rumors, or even hurting people unintentionally. The problem is our brain is wired in such a way that often it values the thrill of gossip more than the accuracy of the information. That is why it is important to pause and ask, is this true? Is it necessary? And is it kind? So, so to sum it up, our brains love gossip because it's hardwired into us for survival. It rewards us with feel-good chemicals and it strengthens social bonds. The key is to use this ancient tool wisely. Gossip can connect us, teach us, and even protect us, but it can also divide us if used carelessly. So next time you find yourself leaning in when someone says, "You won't believe what happened." Just remember, it's not just curiosity; it's millions of years of evolution speaking through you. I am Shubham, and how I hope you found this as fascinating as I did. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the psychology of everyday life. See you in the next one. Bye.